What is up YouTube, JBarn2024 here, and today we're doing part 2 of Let's Build a House. Today's subscriber of the video is Mark Steve. Appreciate you being subscribed. So first we're going to go outside and we're going to fix a few things that we didn't do last episode. Under each of the stairs we need to place upside down stairs above the garage area. On this one you'll just place it like that. There's a few things that I just forgot to do, so that looks a little bit better. And then we're going to grab our ladders and place them on the sides of that window. And we're going to come to this front window. We're going to get rid of these two top ones and place hardened clay. And then we'll place 2 ladders on each side. And then you'll place a slab above that window. So let's go ahead and go inside. I knocked out the flooring, and I'm going to fly up here to show you guys. If you want to pause the video, this is going to be the layout of the house. This is going to be the living room that we're standing in. That's going to be the kitchen. That's going to be an office, a bathroom, and a bedroom. So now that you have that, we're going to go ahead and grab our dark oak planks, and we're just going to place these. This is going to be the living room area. So I'm going to place the dark oak all in here. And you can go with a different color if you want. I just really like dark oak. It's probably my favorite wood right now. And then for the bedroom, I'm going to use the oak planks. And we're going to build walls where the white is, where the quartz are. For the kitchen, I'm going to use smooth sandstone because it kind of looks like a tile. And then for the garage area, I'm going to use clay. And you guys don't have to use these same blocks, you can use whatever you want. This is just what I'm using. Once we have all the floors done, we'll go ahead and start building up some walls, and then we can start furnishing the house. For the bathroom, I'm probably just going to use sandstone. You can use sandstone, you can use quartz, you can use whatever you want, really. And then for the office area, I guess we'll use another hardwood flooring. I'm going to use spruce just to mix it up. Alright, now that we basically have that completely filled in, for the walls I'm just going to use the clay so that all the walls are the same colors. So here I'm going to leave a spot for a door leading into the bedroom from the living room. So we're just going to build the rest of this up. I'm going to go ahead and build this back wall to here up. I kind of wanted to use a different color in here, but I just didn't want the walls to be different colors, so I didn't do that. And then we're going to leave a doorway leading into the bathroom from the bedroom. And we'll do the same thing over here, so it can be like a joined bathroom. It's not going to be very big, but we'll be able to place a toilet and maybe a bathtub or something in there. And then here, from the kitchen to the office, we'll leave another little door. And then from the living room to the kitchen, we'll leave a 2-spot area. just build this up. Always leave 3 spots above the doors so we can place upside down stairs. And then from the garage area, we'll just leave a door leading into the kitchen. Alright, now that we have the walls up, we can go ahead and start putting some lighting up in here. So, you know, just wherever you think a light is needed, you can knock out. I'm gonna knock out 3 here, and maybe 3 here. And then I'm going to fly up and place glowstone like so, and then the glass. I just do this because I hate the way glowstone looks, so I try to hide it a little bit. Alright, so now that we have that, we can do the same thing in here. Or you can go with the ceiling fan idea. It's totally up to you. I'm just going to add a 2x2 light. And then we'll do the same thing in the bathroom. I'm going to do a 2x2. And up there we're not going to be, it's just going to be like an attic. Then the office area, we'll do a 2x2. And last but not least, the kitchen. That'll probably be enough for this, because it's not very big. None of the rooms are very big. It's just a small house, but we should be able to fit everything in here. And then I guess we can add a lot in here as well. Alright, now that we have that, I'm going to go ahead and place upside down stairs above all the doorways. And then here I'm going to grab a slab, and we'll just place a slab here. If you don't want to use the upside down stairs, you can like either place one here and leave like a little indentation, or you can place it up. It's totally up to you. I just use the stairs above there so you can put a door. And then here, you know, you can just do whatever. For the doors, I'm going to use dark oak for the inside and probably acacia doors for the outside. And then we'll just place them at each one. If I can fit through here, why am I not going? So hopefully we'll have time to furnish everything. If not, that's okay, just because I'm not the best at it. I can give you guys ideas, but... Alright. Now that we have everything done, we can go ahead and start furnishing the house. You can place like a fireplace in here if you want. It's totally up to you. If I was going to place it, I'd place it on this big wall back here. But let's see, what do we need? For a couch, I will probably use white stained clay and quartz slabs. And then we'll need some black wool for a TV. We'll need some glass for a table. And let's see, what else can we put in here? I don't know, let's first put some small sofas under each window. What do we have? Seating over here. Then we can place a TV against this wall, I guess. You can place a counter under it. Paintings. I'm not the best at decorating at all, so if you guys want to, I'm sure there's plenty of people that show very good ideas for decorating and stuff, but I'm just not one of them. Well, looks like we're just gonna get, and then I guess we could place a couch here. I don't really like it. I guess that's what I'm gonna do for in here. Not much going on in here, but that's okay. Then the kitchen, you can grab some furnaces. I'll have to place a fridge, so I'm gonna grab some quart blocks and some countertops. I'm gonna use the dark oak, and we'll need a table, so I'm going to place maybe 3 high, no, 2 high. I am struggling with ideas. I apologize. I guess we'll just use the same ideas I always use with the carpet. I'm going to use brown carpet, so we'll go ahead and place some string. Get rid of that one, I didn't need to place that. And then we'll add one more, so that it can be, so that we can place chairs in between like each middle one. For the seats, I'm going to grab a door and then place the door behind. How did I do it? Like that. And then we can place like a fridge over here against this wall. And then this is going to be a really small kitchen. Place this here. And then grab a sink. I apologize that it's so small. I didn't really I didn't plan it out too well on the inside. And then we can grab some carpet or snow, whichever one you prefer, and place on top of the little counters. If you want, you can add some cabinets up top there, and then we can grab some item frames, and then maybe I can't remember what I used to use. We'll try to place a glass pane in there and see what it looks like. That is not what I'm looking for. It might be the snow or the carpet. I used to place something in there and it looked like a handle. Yeah, you can use that. That way it looks like handles. There we go. And you can add more cabinets on each side if you want. It's totally up to you. You can do something like that. just so it has more storing. And then you can add snow to the countertops. You can add item frames and stuff if you want, with the snow inside of it. Alright, so that's the kitchen. For the office area, you know, just place a table. Then you can place the computer on top of that table. What am I looking for? I am looking for a pressure plate. And it's not going to go there because of the glass, I think. So we will just place it here. And you can place this for like the mouse or whatever. Then just place a table. Or a seat, I mean. And you can place more stuff in here. I'm not real sure what all you could put. I'm just trying to get through this video as quick as I can because I have so many to do. There's a little toilet. And then we can place, let's see, some stairs. And we'll place like a little bathtub here. Actually, let's place it over here. Then you can place your water in there if you want. So we have a bath. And then a toilet. I don't want the urinal though. Look, I'm gonna grab a hopper. Don't get rid of that block because it looks bad. But here you can place a shower if you want. We'll grab some panes. Some glass panes. I'm just gonna grab black. Then you can place like a shower. There we go, there's our shower. In here I would use like a different color. And then the bedroom, so whatever color you want to make your bed, or if you just want to place down regular beds, it's totally up to you. I'm gonna place a a green, and then place some white carpet. So we're going to go, I guess, 3 wide. And then place the carpet over the top. We'll go 1 more. So it looks like a nice little bed. And you can put your... I'm just going to use chests because I don't feel like making nightstands. And then we can grab our black wool. Like I said, I'm just giving you guys ideas. You can do whatever you want. And place a few chests here. You can go with that, but I would use, I don't know, you can make some, what's it called? A dresser. And then you can place this here and the carp or the snow so that it looks like it's the doors. But yeah, that's pretty much going to be it. I know that I didn't do a lot on the inside, but I'm not very good at designing the insides of houses. I'm better at building the exteriors and letting people furnish them. But that's going to be it for the episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to hit that like button. comment your suggestions and feedback, and subscribe for more Let's Builds. That's going to be all. Hope you guys have a great day, and peace.